In this cabinet are several items collected from visits by union delegates to Australian and international union events. Across the globe, like-minded organizations continue the traditions of justice for workers. In America, the United Mine Workers of America, UMWA, was first founded in 1890 in Columbus, Ohio. The union marked the merging of two bodies, the Knights of Labor Trade Assembly, and the National Progressive Union of Miners and Mine Laborers. The first movement by the UMWA was to bar discrimination in the workplace based on race, religion or national origin. This took place at a time when racism and ethnic discrimination were an accepted part of American culture. The UMWA also called for miners to obtain a fair share of the wealth they created. Across the years, the members of the UMWA were able to achieve the 8-hour day, collective bargaining, health and retirement benefits and health and safety protections. The history of union struggle was not without violence, the tragedies of which are remembered each year. Today the UMWA continues to fight for the rights of coal miners in America, and also works internationally to help union movements in developing nations. The United Steel Workers, USW, was formed in 1936 and covers several sectors of the workforce in America. The Central Workers Union, CUT, in Brazil, is the largest union organization in the country. Formed in 1983 at the Congress of the Working Class, this organization stands for freedom and autonomy. In Australia, the history of unionism begins back in the early 1800s with early crafts unions. The Eureka Stockade, in 1854, is often seen as the beginning of democracy in Australia. Gold miners banded together in Victoria objecting to the high cost of mining taxes and licenses and the actions of the government, military and police. Today, the Eureka flag is a symbol of independence, freedom, a mark of democracy and the rights of the individual workers. During the 1890s, several great strikes including the maritime strike and shearers' strikes marked the progression of unionism, and witnessed the rise of the labour movement. In 1927 the Australian Council of Trade Unions was formed with the intent to lift the living standards and quality of working life of working people in Australia. Today there are 46 affiliated unions, and over 1.8 million members working towards this common goal. Perhaps the most poignant reminder of the strength of the union movement across the globe is May Day, or International Workers' Day. Beginning before the birth of Christ as a pagan ritual in Britain, May Day has evolved to become a day internationally recognized as the Day of the Worker. It is a national holiday in over 80 countries. In America, the day commemorates the 1886 Haymarket Massacre in Chicago, where police fired on workers during a general strike for the 8-hour working day. Here in Collinsville, May Day is celebrated with a street march, complete with floats, and a day-long festival with games and competitions. The local coal mine is closed, and families gather to celebrate the long-standing union tradition in Collinsville.